Hello, we're going to be looking at the story Bluebird and Coyote, but before we do, let's look at this anchor chart because as you read, you want to create some mental images of the story. So let's look at anchor chart 3, create mental images. Remember that when you create a mental image, that helps you to remember what happens in the story and what changes as you read. It also helps you keep your mind in the book. So when you're creating a mental image, you are looking at the pictures. You're trying to think of what sounds that the author is talking about in the story, maybe how something tastes in the story and how something smells in the story. So all these mental images, as you're reading a story, helps you to think about the story and will help you to remember it. So keep that in mind as we read the story Bluebird and Coyote. All right, Bluebird and Coyote is a folktale. And folktales are stories that happened long ago that have been told over and over. Some characteristics of folktales are animals that act and talk like people, storytelling phrases such as long ago or once upon a time, and usually a folktale has a reason or a lesson that the author is telling in the story. So think about our purpose of reading this story, which will be to make pictures in your mind as you read, and look for words that tell how things look, sound, feel, taste, or smell, and words about feelings which can help you create a mental image. Are you ready? All right, here we go. All right, this is the author. We're going to skip this part right here and get right into the story, Bluebird and Coyote. Long ago, Bluebird was not blue. She was gray and dull. How did she get her color? One day, Bluebird saw a lake. It was beautiful. A blue butterfly was at the lake. All right. What does Bluebird look like? Was Bluebird really blue at the beginning of our story? No, Bluebird was gray and dull. Let's look at the evidence in our story. How about taking your pencil and underlining gray and underlining dull? That's one of the words we looked at earlier. Remember, dull is the opposite of bright. All right. Was there any characteristic of a folktale on this page? All right, how does the story begin? Long ago. Yes, a lot of folktales begin that way. All right, the text says that Bluebird, or it says that Graybird saw a beautiful lake and a blue butterfly. And the illustration shows Bluebird up here, perched over the lake, and I kind of picture a beautiful colored butterfly and lake. Don't you? There's the lake, and there's the beautiful blue butterfly. It also looks very peaceful, doesn't it? All right, let's go to the next page. How did you get your color? Asked Graybird. It is from the lake, said Butterfly. This is how to get it, said Butterfly. Go in the lake, do it for 4 days in a row. Then thank the lake. Why do you think Graybird asked Butterfly how she got her color? Do you think she thinks that the butterfly is beautiful? Probably so. And the gray bird wants to be beautiful also. Do you think gray bird will follow butterfly's instructions? I bet gray bird does. Let's find out. Let's see. Right, gray bird did this. Then she was blue. Thank you, lake. Remember, she had to thank the lake, right? I don't know if you can see. See if I can bring this down a little bit, and you can see day 1, bluebird dipping itself in the lake. Day 2, bluebird dips itself in the lake. Day 3, and then day 4. Long ago, Coyote was green. Coyote saw Bluebird. "How did you get your color?" asked Coyote. "I will tell you," said Bluebird, and she did. Do you think that Bluebird will tell Coyote the same thing the butterfly told him? Or told it? All right, well, let's find out. What do you think Coyote will do? Well, let's turn the page and find out. Coyote went in the lake, but he did all 4 dips in one day. Once he was blue, Coyote got out. He did not thank the lake. Uh-oh. What picture do you make in your mind about Coyote? Do you see it just jumping in the lake for 4 times all in one day? Coyote ran off to tell his friends, but Coyote fell. He went down, down, down a big hill. Coyote got up. Now he was all dusty and dull. To this day, Bluebird is blue and Coyote is dusty gray. Did you create some mental images of the story as you were reading? What pictures did you make in your mind when Bluebird and Coyote got their colors? What words helped you create those pictures? Do you think the author wants you to learn a lesson from the story? What did Bluebird do differently than Coyote did? Did Bluebird follow directions? He sure did. And did Bluebird say thank you to the lake? Yes, but Coyote didn't, right? So what do you think the lesson is that the author wants you to learn? Think about that and talk it over with an adult.